So good evening. How are we all? That was a mad setup.
Indeed. You'd think after 55 quizzes we'd know how to do it, but...
I'm going to cough, I'm afraid.
Hello, Charlie.
Can we have some pop-out chat so I can monitor
Get
those,
what you're
please?
given.
Hello to Frank from Meadowview, I think it is. We've got things popping. Ah, there we go.
Meadowview Massive.
Yes. Charlie's also in on YouTube, as is Eileen from... Oh, my eyes are going.
Oh, but I can't make it any bigger for you. Good evening, Bev.
Sure to have a wash by the shore.
Right, we've got some people on Facebook. We've got Charlie, hello. Carrie Lee, hello. Baggy Ham from Korea, thank you very much. Michelle Andrews says hello.
The Wombles of Wokingham.
Tracy and Jelly Kitchen in Sutter's Bay near Malaga. And Charlie Grant is everywhere.
Yes. Who said unfortunately? That was not nice.
Have I done the score sheet? I think I did. Yes, I did. There they are.
I'm now sat on Alex's footstool, which is padded and is actually far more comfortable than the stool was that I was sat on before.
Good. There. Got the windows in the wrong place. And there we go.
Yes. I just want to say...
Paul Marriott, good evening to you.
Friday. That's all I'm saying. For those of you who didn't check out our Friday video, you have got 8 minutes to whiz that up on your screen so you can see the money pot amounts, the high and low guesses that we had on Friday. Because otherwise, the Friday people will be at a bigger advantage to you. So if you haven't looked it up, you can do. It's on YouTube, it's on Facebook, it's on Twitch. You can look at any of those three. I just zoom towards the end. You'll see it up on the screen.
I like the conversation on YouTube there. Bev says, good evening. Frank beat it there. Bev says, evening, Frank. You sure did listen to Boris. And Frank's reply was,
why? Yes. Hello, Crafty Craig. Hello, Rod Audue from Rochdale.
hello.
Have you mentioned the cat whiskers? Also, hello to Claire from the Cat's Whiskers. I'm not getting involved in domestics that's happening on YouTube. So how's your weekend been? Mine's been ups and downs.
Need to get off that seesaw then.
Yes.
Hi, Berry. Oh dear. So we've all got people coming in. We've got some people at the bottom. The Hungry Hogs and Photo Finish are just coming in.
And there won't be a bonus this week for False Team Name because I haven't had a chance to put one in.
No, I haven't done the Zoom either.
And you haven't done the Zoom? Well, we've got enough with the money pot.
Yeah, we've got enough of the money pot.
With the money pot and the round that we've got for round 3, which is going to be hilarious.
Oh, a happy birthday to Mike, my husband, another half of Nusky Services, Jones. So good. Happy birthday to you, Mike.
Happy birthday to you.
Our daughter says you need haircuts. Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
I am actually.
He was even worse than me.
I am actually debating whether to get the clippers again because at this stage it's going to be another 2 weeks till we actually get the barbers open. So
yes,
if they're going to be open.
Yes, there will be. With looks of it, with what he's talking about now.
Sound should be okay, guys. If there's any a point that the sound goes too loud or you can't hear us, do let us know. I put a couple of new filters on the audio, so it should be a bit smoother now. But if it isn't, do let me know. And I need to get that Twitch pop-out chat I didn't do. How stupid of me.
Yes, because...
If you are on Twitch...
Yeah, we've got a few followers, new followers on Twitch.
Yeah, we had a record.
No doubt one of them will be one of the spammers I want to try and get into.
Not something you need to address.
It is.
It's not.
So basically, I'm on beer 1 day a week.
YouTube is frozen for us in 2 different houses. We are live on YouTube.
And the numbers have dropped significantly for some people.
We should be fine. I don't understand.
It looks to be okay on there.
Yeah, I might just go to YouTube and see if there's if we're actually live on YouTube. You might hear 2 of us in a second, just because I'm checking the sound. No, we are live on YouTube. Having real connection issues.
Oh, look, that's
I paused it.
All right.
Yeah, we were working through on YouTube. We've got 8 viewers on YouTube, so we will wait as well.
Yeah.
Stephanie Gooch has just restarted for us, and yet we'll be here if you come back.
Yeah, it looks like there's been an issue that it's dropped people off, and you just need to reconnect again.
Yeah.
Oh, you're all jumping in now. It's all jumping mode back up.
Yeah, get it back up again. It's a good job we're running a minute late then, isn't it?
Mm.
Breaker, Kerno checking in. Pretty good, boy. Watching on Twitch, Nats Nudwire is my... Oh, I see. Very good. You are now, but definitely lost last 5 minutes, said Epsington. That's very strange. I'm sorry about that. Back now, few, says Julie. Bev's keeping track of our view count, 54 again. Thank you very much. What is my phone doing? Why is
It's over here. I think it's people donating. And it's your phone that does it now, not mine.
We're not having Beepgate. If you just pull the charger out.
Yeah.
Make sure it's muted.
No, the last one I had. Who's that one saying hello to little Nessa?
Hi, Sarah.
Someone said, "Hi, Mark. Hope you are both well." Oh, we are. Alex is now completely over his COVID.
I am, although I am excessively tired all the time.
But that's meant to be... Well, it's not common, but it's not uncommon, is it?
Ah, I see. Sam, hi Mark and Alex, we're good. Sorted, bad technology week, says Alec. Yeah, it's only Monday.
just looking at them. Thank you very, very much, Brian. That's so appreciated. Right.
That's it, back again. Blowing a hoolie here, so the connection keeps dropping. That is fantastic Scottish lingo, Claire. Hi, Fran.
Yeah, but you didn't say it in a Scottish accent.
I didn't.
Well...
Blowing a hoolie. It's a very low effort Scottish accent, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Quite a lot.
Bev's been having internet issues all weekend, so she thought it was her YouTube.
Good day, Alex Logan.
Yeah, I'm on a smaller seat, Karina. That's why I look smaller, but it's padded. It's basically his footstool. So I've been demoted now to footstool.
Fortunately, I can't go any lower on mine, so I'd love to be able to.
The weird thing is they're about the same height. Well, no, mine's a bit lower, isn't it, than yours?
That's it. I am quite a small person, but I've got... When it comes to sitting down, I'm usually at regular height with people, which is weird. After 2 lockdowns, I'm on a larger seat, says Charlie. Yeah, I feel that, my friend.
It's padded. It's padded, this seat. I'm happy with it. Right, 20 odd seconds before we get underway.
And I haven't even copied over the quiz.
Shocking. I think it'd be more than 24 seconds then.
Oh, I can do it. Depends if my PC can do it, actually.
And we also need to do that issue with having to open something. Remember?
No. What am I talking about?
The one where the animation wasn't working, was going weird on us.
Oh, I see.
So we need to preload that.
Okie dokie.
So put that to one side and we can do that in between while we're doing other things.
Yeah. Okie dokie.
Right, let's get on with the intro.
Let's get with the intro. Pause the music. Start that music. Rihanna says, please don't stop the music. I'm going to stop the music, Rihanna. Right, I don't know what I'm talking about. Here we go. Wasn't quick on the draw on that one, sorry.
Oh, who have you given? Oh, you've kept it as same as Fridays.
Yeah, Batman and the Riddler.
Okay, so our first announcement is, which I think a lot of you already know, Sunday the 6th of December, normal time, we have got a Doctor Who quiz.
There you go, Sunday the 6th of December.
So all the details are on our events page, just like the normal quiz, but it is literally based on Series 1 of Doctor Who when it restarted back in 2005.
Yeah, these ones are going to be all to do with this particular subject. We're going to do one quiz on Sunday about Doctor Who, and then the next week we'll do something else, and then we'll move on to Series 2 of Doctor Who, just so we don't get Doctor Who fatigue. Yeah,
we just know there's a big market for that. Also, it was suggested on Friday that we do one on Buffy, the vampire killer.
Vampire Slayer. Jesus
even.
Christ.
Whereas he is Mr. Nerd. It's one of his best programmes of all time.
I am a big fan of it.
So there'll be plenty of good stuff coming through from that. And we're going to take your comments on other things that you want us to do. And then we've got a second announcement to make. Well, it's not actually our announcement. We were contacted by the lovely Beth, telling us about
Whoa, there we go.
There we go.
Oh, I'm going to pop that off my... There we go.
There we go. From the You're a Quizzard team.
Lovely. It's Emma and Ryan's...
Basically, they've got engaged over the weekend, so congratulations to you two.
Love in the background there. Did you make that?
I did that, yes.
Oh, you did. How nice. There we go. So congratulations to Emma and Ryan. That's lovely news, that is.
It is.
Indeed. Okay. So, buffet to the vampires. Yeah. Buffet. Oh, lovely. Congratulations coming in. You can see them all on the...
Zachary's saying it's not actually fake team. No, we've not done a fake team tonight. We didn't get a chance.
We've got too much going on tonight. Anyway, let's get on with the intro and we'll see what we're playing tonight.
We'll see you on the other side.
We like to play, don't you know? We won't go straight to the floor. Smashing the glass and then a stupid argument. Something they said and because he didn't like it. Even though that he hardly even knows you. Doesn't care cause he's barely even sober. Doesn't know what you're doing, what you're saying. Something's brewing in the air, you can feel it tonight. You're not alright. Cause when he's broken and bleeding, he speaks without speaking. He says he'll fight to defeat them. And then he takes it to the street end until he's broken and bleeding. I speak but I'm speechless. It happens every weekend. Happens every weekend. Cause we like to play, don't you know? We won't go straight to the floor. Cause we like to play, don't you know? We like to play, don't you know? We like to play, don't you know?
And as always, our thanks to Raz for their intro music.
Indeed, thank you very much. The donation page is there. It's paypal.me/quiz. Actually, if you'd like to send a couple of quid our way, it would make a world of difference. As our only income now is your donations, we're literally not getting anything else. So anything that you can spare is really helpful. And if you are in the boat that you can't spare anything and you're in the same boat as us, then please just share us, subscribe to the YouTube, Twitch, and all that stuff as well. It really helps as well.
Just as a follow-on from last week, Ben from Benji's Truffles has announced 2 new flavours. So not only have you got chocolate and then chocolate with nuts, there is also chocolate orange and cinnamon and ginger. So so it's Benji's Truffles, Benji's Vegan Truffles.co.uk for that.
Right. Okay, Jonathan next week, as we haven't done it in ages.
But Jonathan is happening on Friday. Join us on Friday if you want Jonathan.
Indeed. All right, so round number 1 is begins with round, and it begins with the letter H for Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Even though there's no Harry Potter questions in the quiz tonight.
Is there not?
No.
Oh.
Charlie Grant says, Ryan Emma is an anagram of Yearn Madman. Okay.
I'm not sure they want to know that.
No. All right.
What are you going to give me on this
I'll
one?
do odds.
Okay. Good.
Okay.
Question number 1, Alex.
Number 1. Which Roman emperor built a wall over 70 miles long between England and Scotland? Paul says, yay, no Harry Potter.
I'm not sure. I thought I'd slotted
better
one
not
in.
have.
I thought I slotted one in tonight. Oh no, I changed it for that one. Yeah.
Michelle loves Harry Potter. Well, we might even do a Harry Potter special quiz.
Yes, well, Harry Potter is on our ideals, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
One for each book. Mm-hmm. Question number 2. What is the capital of Finland?
Little Potterhead, said Sarah, yes.
That means something completely different.
I think that's Pothead.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, every Monday I seem to be getting a headache before the quiz. It's happened last 2 weeks it's been going on. So when I was drinking that drink a minute ago that you saw, it wasn't vodka, it was just an Alka-Seltzer. So yeah, my head's killing. Question number 3. Number 3, what H is a light, short-handled axe?
Alex Logan coming in with something completely random. I like tomato sauce.
Me too. If you like tomato sauce, there's one called ketchup from the Sauce Shop. You can get it in the supermarket. It's really nice. It's almost more of, I'd say like a chutney, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's slightly thicker.
Yeah, but it is very, very nice if you want to splurge a little bit.
And less sugary.
If you want to splurge a little bit on sauce, I guess.
Number 4. What is the only French-speaking republic in the Americas?
Bertie says, number 1 didn't actually build it. Don't think he even designed it. Probably had or used enslaved people. Probably. Would have taken them quite a long time to build it by himself. Oh, HP, I get it, right. Headache, it's the thought of working with Mark. And Fran says, you went past the station today and the Christmas tree's up.
Oh, lovely.
So yeah, what French-speaking republic in Americas? That's a trickier one, I think.
Is it?
With the first letter, it might make it a little bit easier.
Yes.
Moving on, number 5. Number 5. According to Proverb, what is the best sauce? Speaking of sauces, that's weird. I completely forgot about that. So according to Proverb, what is the best sauce? It's not HP. You okay? Got lots of comments on the YouTube. Sorry,
that's what I'm doing. I'm looking at the various comments on in all the different places.
Yeah, we've got Cardace88, which is Charlie on our Twitch, letting us know about the YouTube stream, which is fine.
That now seems to be back to normal.
Yeah.
Question 6. What H is a long-legged, long-necked... Start again. What H is a long-legged... Yeah. Long-necked wading bird of the family... What's about to come up on the screen?
Aridae. RDA? RDA. RD...
If you can't get it, I've got no chance.
No. So there you go. Hello to Tom.
Hello to Tom.
That's from Fran.
Would you get another one?
Yeah, I think there's only a couple of ones it could be, really.
Yeah. Number 7.
Number 7. Ooh, number 8. Sorry, number 7. Number 7. Number 8. Number 7. What was the name of the ship used by Squire Trelawney and Dr. Livesey in the novel Treasure Island? One of my favourite books. So what H was the name of the ship used by Squire Trelawney and Dr. Livesey in the novel Treasure Island?
Is it Livesey or Livesey?
It's Livesey.
Oh, okay.
If you've read the book, you'll definitely know that one. Thank you for the lovely messages. Love this quiz group. We'll have to squeeze a trip to Brighton into the Stag Hen Do, says Ryan Hall on YouTube.
That could be fun.
Yeah, if we're up and running by the time you're on your...
We'll go to both.
Yeah.
We're not proud.
I miss Friday. Can you quickly recap the first 4 rounds? First 4 rounds? For Friday? Or today?
Oh, I think he was checking them on Fridays, and then he's wanting to know what the rounds are today. He's just
I see. It begins with H. Round 2 is on myths. Round 3 is Dingbats, and round 4 is general knowledge.
These questions are hard. Seriously?
I think maybe 6 and 7 are, but I don't think the rest of them are.
Okay.
We'll see.
Number 8. Which hip swinging fad of the late 1950s later lent its name to a snack food?
I don't think that one's too hard. If you've never heard of this snack food, then I don't know what's going on. Stop banging.
I'm just I'm just imagining Mrs. Boto with the hip swinging fad in the 1950s.
It's because I don't do reading, says Ben.
And with that, I think the rest of the Botos now are going to be laughing their heads off.
Number 9. Which London palace is famous for its outdoor maze created with hedges? So which London palace is famous for its outdoor maze created with hedges? Ow, my foot. I'm going to close the window now. I was rushing around, so I got a little bit hot before the quiz started, so I'm going to close the window now.
Okay, well then I'll do 10.
That's your number anyway, so...
And last in this round, number 10 is... Always remember that with this round, they all begin with the letter H. Which element has the atomic number of 2?
Who's Alma Font? Rini says you'd be surprised. I think we would be.
Boys, I want pictures. Read the albums.
Rini with her hip swinging fads.
Yes.
So there we go. Okay.
Claire's just said, please give our condolences to Sammy G for losing against Linnea and Claire in advance. The banter has begun.
Debbie says they all begin with H. Really? Yes.
Yes. And
Okay.
Sarah, you can behave yourself before you say anything. Okay, money pot. So the money pot was always a big thing with our quizzes in the pubs. This is our virtual version of it. On Friday, teams got to know what the high... We added some extra coins in, and they got to know what the high and low guesses were around that new amount. And now here is after I've added some more coins to it. I've added a further... It got quite close on Friday, so I've added a further 57 coins. You can actually see every single coin that's on there.
It may be obscured slightly, but there is no completely hidden coin. It's not a trick in that respect. There's none behind the sign or behind me and Mark, so don't worry about that. So there's no trick in that one. To the left of your team name is the yellow column in the score sheet. When you do put your number in, just type the number, start with the normal number, don't have to put the pound sign, and then just put your number, dot, and then the pence. So put your pounds, then dot, then pence. But you don't have to put the pound sign, it'll do it automatically. But if you do put it in any other way, it makes it very hard to sort the amounts into order. So make sure you do that for me, please. That'd be much
So that's that way.
appreciated.
We'll be showing you that throughout the quiz.
Piggy with a little heart emoji eyes. Are all these coins from Mark's wallet? Is that why they're dusty? Got a couple of shiners on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll pop it back to there. We're going to jump into the recap.
And the recap also includes another view of the money pot.
Yeah. And also, just going to change a couple of things over a second. Let me put background. Did you make it into a PNG?
Yes.
Virtual there. Make sure that... With the music playing, there we go.
It's in money pot. Anyway, I'll keep talking while you're doing all that. Mark still has shillings, well, it's better than shingles, which I first read that as. Not a sovereign. It might be a commemorative version of one of our legal tender coins.
Yeah, they're all legal tender. They're not anything that's not currently in circulation. So there's no trick on that one either. Just so you know. Anna, if you want to put your money amount in the score grid... I don't think we're going to read them out from the chat.
No, it would be too hard to sort them out in order.
Yeah.
You don't have to put your scores in the score grid if you just want to put your money pot guess in.
Alternatively, you don't have to put the money pot in. If you're not playing in that respect, you don't have to. It's completely fine. Yeah.
Right, so that's that.
Let's see the chat. Oh, nothing on the Twitch there. So a quick check. Check our numbers on there just in case.
The Doctor Who quiz will include a Doctor Who Series 1 Dingbats round. We've already got 3, haven't we? We've only looked at 2 episodes so far to double check.
Yeah, it's the best part about doing research. Is watching the Doctor Who episodes. It's also nice as well because it means that you can't find these questions anywhere else on the internet and look up the answers. Unless they are coincidental, but most of the time we are making all the questions up when it comes to this.
I'm looking forward to the Dingbats. We've got some crackers, haven't we?
Seems to be the chat seems to have slowed down a little bit.
Just have a quick look if people have dropped off again. No, on that one.
They haven't. I checked a second ago.
All right.
It's actually gone up. So give it 1 more minute for the recap.
Can I have a quick look at score grid while that's recapping, so I can see what sort of numbers we've got. Anybody putting them in? Just a couple of teams have put it in so far.
Which is fine.
You've got plenty of time, plenty of time. So look at what else they want this week. I appear to be Fred Durst wants what category they would like to play in the future. Things related to 69.
Who could that be? I like that. Your location, not saying so. Nah. I think I know who that is. See you guys in a bit. I will be in my room, says Fran. Goodbye. Benjamin says, I mean, what even is Twitch? I'm old. It's primarily a gaming platform where people can live stream, but it's used for all sorts now. Even Boris Johnson's announcement was on Twitch. Yeah. Which is really weird.
Yeah. We found that quality-wise, it has the best HD quality of all our streams.
It also is the...
Even though we're sending out the same stream to all three, it gives out the best quality.
It's also the least amount of latency as well. So, as we said on Friday, Facebook's got about a 40-second delay, YouTube's got about a 20 to 30-second delay, and Twitch has about 5 or 6 seconds, so it does help to be on there as well if you are playing competitively, especially when it comes to the first answer first, but we haven't done any of that tonight, so don't worry. Okay, so we're going to jump in to the round number 1 answers. These all begin with the letter H. H.
Right, well... Do you want to do this or shall I do this?
Are the questions better on Twitch, says Julie?
Same questions, I'm afraid.
Make me twitch with these snarky comments you keep sending us.
Alright, question 1. Let's move on quickly. The Roman Emperor building the wall. It has his name. It is Hadrian.
Hadrian's Wall. The capital of Finland is, of course, Helsinki.
Question 3. The axe is a hatchet.
Hatchet. Don't be putting laugh emojis on Julia's comment. It's bullying. Number 4. The only
Yeah,
French...
we'll be calling her pretty before long.
The only... Oh, God. The only French-speaking republic in the Americas is actually Haiti. Haiti for number 4. What have you got that? Honduras. That's another one I was thinking of.
All right.
It could have been. Number 5. According to Proverb, what is the best sauce?
It is hunger.
Sorry, I read your question out there.
Yes, I noticed.
The long-legged, long-necked wading bird from the family Ardidae is a heron. Heron.
The ship in Treasure Island is the Hispaniola.
Hispaniola.
Well.
The hip-swinging fad of the late 50s becoming hula hoops. Hula hoop for number 8.
So, Boaters, please raid those albums. Get me a picture of Mrs. Boater doing the hula hoop. That'd be so funny.
A moment of sweetness there from Bertie. Talking about calling Julia pretty, and Bertie says, I've been calling her pretty for years, about 17 in fact. That's the sweetest thing you've ever said on
Why
comments.
does he call her 17?
For God's sake. Don't ruin it. The London Palace, famous for its outdoor maze with hedges, is Hampton Court.
I've done that.
Have you? Right. Hampton Court you red-handed.
I went when I was when I was 17 in the Scouts, and I had massive hay fever. I lasted for about 10 minutes and then just crumpled to the ground, and I had to wait 3 hours before the boat was going to take us back again.
Right. Story time with Mark. And finally, number 10. Which element has atomic number 2? It is a very light one. It is helium. Helium for number 10. Or helium. I wish I had my voice maker, but I don't have it anymore.
Yes, we're losing helium like mad. Basically, because it disappears out of the atmosphere. It's one of the first gases to go from the atmosphere. And I think you told me about this, that the US basically stored tons and tons and tons of it. And then they gave this resolution that they've got to get rid of it. So it will all be gone before long.
Fran says, how about Hampton Palace? That's fine. Hampton Palace is fine.
Yeah, we'll let you have that, Fran.
So Gangster's got 20, the Kitchings got 14, Fiona got 16. Lovely stuff. Happy birthday, shout out for this Friday. Ben's going to be even older, 41 on Friday. Well, happy birthday for then, and we'll wish happy birthday on Friday as well.
Oh dear.
There we go, we've got 12, 16, 12,
12.
16, 18 for Sue, 20 for the fire breathing rubber ducks. Well done indeed.
Indeed.
Indeed you do. Right, let's move on to...
16 for our Quizzy McQuizface. I haven't spotted your mum in the room yet.
No.
She's been either quiet or she's...
14 for Sarah and Amy.
4 out of 20 for Fran. The boat has got 18. And we're on to...
Myth and Legend.
Myth and Legend.
So 18 for the Cheesy D's.
Like my nice transition that I added to your...
Stop me changing things.
It made it smoother and nicer.
Whatever.
See, he's not just he thinks he's a graphics king, but he's not. Let's move on. I've worked out which one I'm going to do. I am going to do odds.
God,
Who was the tallest? That's your phone, man.
what in the... Right, go on.
Who was the tallest of Robin Hood's men?
Why is it beeping? Why are you beeping?
Though he actually isn't in Once Upon a Time for some strange
Oh,
reason.
for the love of God. Jesus. Oh, also, got a very quick telegram.
A telegram?
Indeed. We'll give a shout out to Helen Lloyd, who is tomorrow. I'm sure that we wouldn't like me reading out their age. So it's a happy birthday to Helen Lloyd, who is tomorrow.
It's a big one, though, isn't it?
It's a big one.
It's a big one.
Yeah.
Not a big number, but it's
You know.
a milestone
Yeah.
one.
The big 2-0.
Or something like that. Yes. Question 2.
Number 2. Who was the Egyptian sun god? Joe's enjoying it. Rather nice.
That's
Gary
Gary
Baldwin.
Baldwin. I just spotted that coming up. I'm thinking, how random is that?
Mark, I can imagine you in a sketch with Dawn French. She tied into her cagoule and you trapped in a maze. Oh, I do love you, Joe.
It's really getting random tonight, but I love it. I love it. Question 3. Which ancient British priests were linked to mistletoe?
Sorry, my phone keeps going off. That's really unprofessional. I'm so sorry.
I don't know why your phone's doing it when mine's not now.
I don't know.
It's swapped over, hasn't it? Number 4, I think.
Debbie says, don't worry, the years don't count this year. That's true. Everyone gets a redo.
Yes.
Yeah. This year's a complete write-off. Number 4. What F is the pet of a witch usually referred to as? So it's not a specific animal, but it's like...
What word?
Yeah. So it's not I can't really think of any animal beginning with an F, actually. Can you think of an animal beginning with F?
F. Fox.
Fox, yeah. So it's not a
But
fox.
it's not an animal. It's a term that is given to...
Any animal that belongs to a witch.
Yes.
Asterix is providing my basis for these questions so far, says Bertie.
Another random. What's going on with all the randoms tonight?
Don't know. Maybe Asterix has got a lot of mythology in the back.
To be honest, I think he's got a bit of gall about him, saying things like that.
Dear, no.
Question number
5.
5. Are we up to 5? According to Greek legend, whose reflection did Narcissus see in a pool and instantly fall in love? And I got in each year.
Yeah, there's a weird loud noise in the background, then I just mute the microphone. Like a high-pitched screech. Very strange. Do you need a surname for 5? No, of course you don't. What is going on? I've muted you. Stop it.
Question number 6. Come on.
Oh my god.
Leave your phone alone. Is it me or you now?
Oh yeah, let's get on with it.
it's
What's
you.
my number again?
It's you.
Number 6. In Norse mythology, in which hall do fallen heroes carouse for all eternity? So where do fallen heroes go in Norse mythology?
Must be a bit awkward. carousing with a dodgy leg for all eternity.
Took an arrow to the knee.
Yeah. Be a bit painful, wouldn't it? Though they don't say they do it with pleasure. It could be like hell to them, couldn't it?
It could be. Well, if you go to if you refer to the lowest level of hell, that's ice. Lots of people don't remember that from Dante's Inferno.
All right.
The lowest level of hell is ice cold. It's not hot. Richard Hall. I don't know what you're talking about, Bertie. Off you go.
Everyone has given us randoms, hasn't it? We haven't got a clue. The name of which element, atomic number 77, derives from the Greek goddess of rainbows? This is the tricky round of the whole lot.
Sorry about that.
This is the tricky round of the whole lot. You'll find that Dingbats are a bit more fun, as usual, and we've made the last round a bit easier.
Yeah.
This was a tricky round.
Yeah, Debbie Logan saying this round is hell to us. One of the weird things is sometimes you don't have the foresight to step back and look at the actual round itself, and I actually do think these are fairly difficult. So
See,
I do
I'm
apologise.
not that sure.
I've just, with gift of foresight and all that, but
Yeah.
I do think this is a slightly trickier round than we normally.
Okay, well, let's go. Yeah, number 9's tricky, I must admit. I think I might give the first initials on number 9.
Yeah, okay. Question number 8. Number 8, this is a bit of an easy one. Number 8, what was the name of the 1963 Disney film that featured the legendary characters of Merlin and King Arthur? So there you go, that's a slightly easier one, I think. So yeah, apologies if the round is overly hard. Like I said, I did step back a little bit and did sort of realise it was a slightly harder round than we normally do.
Yeah, everyone's saying a hard round. Okay, we'll take note on that.
Yeah. Myth and Legends is fun, but it's one of those things that if you don't know anything about it, it's unguessable.
So shall I give an initial letter clue for 7?
Oh, yeah. For 7?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So going back to number 7,
I'll put it up on the screen just so you can see it.
the initial letter for that is the letter I.
I. Letter I. Phil Gilbert says, is this a great round? Well, thank you, Phil. You're in the minority there, but thank you very much.
So let's move on to 9.
Beth says, we have an answer for all of them. Not sure if they're right yet.
Number 9.
So, number 9.
And we'll give you the initial letters for these because I think this needs it. Name the Greek and Roman gods of wine. One begins with D and one begins with B.
Debbie says, no, we got that one. What
about drink?
Yeah, so D and B. Those are the initials.
And should I also mention that?
No.
Okay.
D and B, that's enough you need. If you don't get it from D and B, you're not going to get
Kathy likes it. It's a great round, apparently.
it. I know there's a few people who go to my quizzes that would like this round. Especially one of them who studied Egyptology at university.
Well, speaking of Egyptology...
Whoa! There we go. Didn't know where my mouse was there. 9, hubby didn't need the initials. Is that because he drinks too much, says Bev? Possibly. Possibly. And finally, number 10. Number 10. According to the riddle of the Sphinx, what walks on 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs at midday, and 3 legs in the evening? Initials B and D. Bloody and drunk, perhaps.
No.
Indeed. Or drum and bass. We got 7 and 9, but need initial letter for the film question. Really?
Which one's the film?
The,
No, we can't.
The Disney film? No.
No, we can't.
I say out of all of it, unfortunately, that is one of the easiest one.
Think about it. Merlin and King Arthur. I think she might be taking to Mickey.
Possibly.
Okay, back to the money pot.
Back to the money pot. Turn that a little bit down, as we don't need it too loud now.
Fine, I'm done, sorry.
It's fine.
And let's have a look again. There it all is. See, the idea is you try and notice what we don't move any coins; they stay in the same place. So it's noticing what is different from the last time
You really
saw it.
Okay. Look at the screen.
It's comfortable. I don't care. This is comfortable.
Left the room, came back in. Still no idea on the answers. And John doesn't do films. That's fair. That's a fair cop.
I've just been sent a message from Hannah's. One when he's mentioned the name of his dog, but the other one you might be correct with.
Good job. No one else can see that because that would be a bit of a giveaway. Yeah, sorry if the round was overly hard, guys. As I said, it's one of those things that we didn't notice it was that hard until we started reading it out. But Karen says it's a good round, so whatever. You know?
Yeah.
It's fine. Okay, so
Let's get the recap on.
let's get the recap.
And I shall have a quick nosy.
The music back on. And I'll put the score. Let's go. That about there. Charlie says, I do films with brackets.
Oh, right. He's given us the name, and the reason he put his dog's name in is because the picture shows the dog that he sent.
Very good.
I should have a quick nosy at the PayPal.
I almost said a pun then that would have given the answer away.
Yeah, see, we can't do that.
Ah, dear.
Oh, it's playing up again.
We'll put the old donate button there. If you
Have we got a bit of music on?
It is on. Hang on, a little bit smaller. There it is. If you'd like to donate, again, it's paypal.me/quiz actually. Any donations are always really appreciated.
Oh, so we've had, since our last look, there's been a couple of people, I think 4 people now have donated more, which is very nice. Thank you very much.
Dave said he liked that round, not that difficult. Fair enough.
I think it's horses for courses, isn't it, that round?
Some people are big into their mythology. Like the mythology of the burnt bacon.
Mrs. Bolter said, good round. Unfair advantage.
Roy says, good round until we mark the answers. Sorry, that actually, the donate's in the way of the coin, so we'll remove that. If you're going to donate, you know the address. paypal.me/quiz actually.
Indeed.
Indeed. I've now eaten all my Garibaldi, sad face, says Joe. Oh dear. Amina says, this round was so hard, I expected Paxman and sternly say my surname and give me another starter for 10. King's College London Collins.
Garibaldi biscuits. They're my Moorish biscuits. Once I open a pack of those, the whole pack disappears. I just can't stop. Oh. Which is why I don't buy them.
I prefer hobnobs.
I don't like hobnobs.
No.
They're a bit nutty for me. I don't like nuts, do I? So they
There's
taste
not
nutty.
a nut in them.
I know, but they taste nutty.
Well, I think it says more about you than what's in the biscuit, but...
I really fancy some Garibaldi biscuits now.
I ain't got time. We're actually quite far ahead. I'm thinking about it.
We've got a long time to go with that, though.
Yeah, round number 3. Well, they are a minute longs. If the Zoom isn't the bacon picture, then I'm leaving, says Sarah. No Zoom tonight, unfortunately. I didn't have time because I did make around about 30 or 40 dingbats all from scratch, which took up most of my day. So didn't get to do that.
Ryan's just put knobs and nuts cake. I don't understand that one.
Oh, Jaffa cakes, yeah. Jaffa cakes, I can't have those. As soon as I have one, that's it.
I'm the same with Garibaldi biscuits.
I'm the same when I have bacon, but not that bacon.
Leave my bacon alone.
Okay, sorry.
After making a pie, we're about to do dessert, which is Stollen. Drenched and soaked in custard and baked.
Very nice. Foxy's chocolate rings, says Sue. You know what I don't have very often, but I do really like? Party rings. Foxy's party rings.
Are they the ones with this like glazed icing on the top?
Sarah says, bye then. Please stay. We've got plenty of bacon to go around.
Stop it. Okay. Take it off.
Sorry. Bit difficult. Could be anything black. Caroline, hi everyone and fellow quizzers. I'm just finished an evening clinic at work, but now choosing to stay put and watch the quiz live rather than miss out.
Oh, thank you, Caroline.
Thank you, Caroline. Also, the benefit of watching it live is you get a shout out. You can't do that when it's happened. Okay, I think that's enough for your recap, don't you?
Yep.
Okie dokie. Let's take that off there. Pause the music and get on with your answers. Sarah loves nice biscuits. Well, I don't want horrible ones.
Glad you said that before either I did.
So it is myths and legends answers. Currently munching on yogurt-coated cranberries. That sounds very healthy, Amber.
Let's move on.
Hashtag Sarah not happy gate. Okay, so these are all worth 2 points each. Don't forget, for all of these, it's just 2 points for a full answer. There's no surnames needed because none of them have surnames. So, there. Right, number 1. The tallest of Robin Hood's men, but not in Once Upon a Time, apparently, was Little John. Alex says he likes any biscuit. That's actually also a good point. Apart from Garibaldi's, they're crap. Number 2. Who was the Egyptian sun god?
I know what I'm getting next time I go to the supermarket. That'll be mine.
It was Ra.
It was Ra.
Ra, Ra, Ra.
Not Rasputin.
No. Therefore, leaving after that pun, says Sarah. Whatever then.
Wait till we get to the Dingbats. We've gone mental on it, I tell you.
The ancient priests that were linked with mistletoe were the Druids. Druids for number 3. I think that was a PayPal thing. Thank you.
And another one.
Oh my god, that was the email to tell me that the PayPal's gone through. The F, which is a pet of a witch, is referred to as their familiar. Familiar. To dunk or not to dunk. When you've got a hobnob, it don't matter. You can go as many times as you want. And Claire Lennon's opened the Christmas truffles, which were meant for a present. Oh my god, Claire. Self-control. Out the window.
Yep.
Number 5.
According to Greek legend, the reflection of his own.
So it's its own reflection.
And he fell in love with himself.
Indeed. Number 6. In Norse mythology, where do fallen heroes carouse for all eternity? It is in Valhalla.
See, I thought that was an easy one. But maybe it wasn't.
I think that was an easy-ish one. And number 7.
We could give you... It began with an...
Sorry.
I'm going to hit him again. We did give you... It began with atomic number. It is atomic number 7. See, you've got me completely confused now. I was doing all right till then.
Will you accept that?
Just put the answer up.
Yeah. It begins with I, and it was iridium, based off iris.
Yes, like the rainbow and things.
Number 8. The name of the 1963 Disney film was The Sword in the Stone. Hashtag they're only easy if you know them, Gate. True. And will you accept Donald Trump for number 5, says Paul?
No. Fuck, I like it.
Wrong. Number 9. So with initials B and D.
They are Dionysus and Dionysus and Bacchus.
Jesus. Dion. Run around Sue.
You'll be running in a minute.
And finally, number 10. According to the riddle of the Sphinx, what walks in 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs at midday, and 3 in the evening? It is man. It's a baby in the morning, a man in midday, and in the evening, it's an old man with a cane. Bibbidi bobbidi, says Bertie. Yes.
And Claire replied, boo.
All right, so there you go. That was your... that didn't look very professional, did it? Big black screen.
Do you want to put the money pop on for a moment, just while they're putting their scores in, since we didn't have it on we haven't got a recap going?
The money pot, yeah.
Yeah, so there's that.
I'm also going to very quickly just make sure all these the animations are going to come through the audio. It doesn't matter. If it comes through, I'll just skip it along. It's fine.
Okay.
So there you go. It's 57 coins. At the end of this round, we'll be doing the money pot. So this is now your final time to get your money pot
so
sorted.
get your scores into the score grid. Oh, most of you have actually. Well, yeah. a good 70%.
Again, make sure when you do put your number in, you do put the number, a dot, and then the pence. Please don't put any other way. Don't put a semicolon or a dash or anything like that. It will ruin the sorting order.
I've just realised I need to go upstairs.
Why?
Because I haven't got the amount. It's upstairs, isn't it?
Oh, I see.
I shall write it on here.
Okay. All right. Dear me. 4 again for Fran. Rubber Duck's got 20. Quiz Face got 18. Drink and booze, unfortunately not. Fiona got 14. A hard thought out 16. So Joan, that's not too bad. And Kathy got 18. Get in. Can I get a link to the score sheet, please? Of course you can, Sarah. It is tinyurl.com/QA scores. There you are. I shall pin it as well, just so you can get on there if you haven't already. You've got about 10 or 12 minutes to get your money pot amounts on there, if you haven't already. Again, to the left, your team name. Put your team name in, and then put in the yellow column to the left your number amount. You don't have to put the pound sign, but just put the pound dot pence. And that's the way it'll work. If you do that for me, please. That means I can sort it very quickly as well. The answer to number 5, Ben, was his own or himself. There are a lot of gods, yes. I like the in Futurama where they have there's a Hindu guy and he sees something incredible happen and goes, "Oh my various gods," which I always quite liked. Yeah, so don't rush on your scores on the sheet. It's more of a priority to get your money pot in before you do anything else. I like the team in there. Just biding my time. Very good. I'm Spartacus, 3573-ish. If you're not on there, I can put you in, but I'm not going to do this for everybody, so... No. Okay, I'll do that for you, Steve. I'm not going to put your points in, I'll just put your money amount. So 3573. Could you do a Marvel round, please? Says Claire. I'll be doing a Marvel round. Doing a Marvel quiz. Will be planned on the first few films.
Yes.
We'll do as our specialist quizzes.
Right, let me get set back in again on this.
The scores up there as well.
Right.
Again, that's the yellow column there to the left. Just put your number amount in. So put your pound, dot, coin, pence. But you don't have to put the pound sign in. You can just put the number, dot, and then your other number. Higher and lower are all talking in the chat.
Right. Okay.
Indeed. Right.
Right.
Got 15 minutes for this round, which should be plenty of time.
Yes, plenty. We might even give you, if they're really tricks, I think a couple of them we've made them. You know what we're like. You know how our minds work.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. We had fun coming up with the ideas for these.
Mark is just a headgate. Yes, that's what it looks like in the background, doesn't it?
And I haven't drunk a thing. That's the other side of it. I haven't drunk anything.
Claire says, "Thank you. Our daughter is delighted." Yes.
Did you mention that one?
I did.
Okay.
Right. Hitchhiker's round. Separate the nerds from the true nerds, says Amina. That's almost too nerdy for me. I don't know any Douglas Adams. Okay. Right. Let's get the score up there.
I know you did Sharda.
Okay.
Which was Doctor Who.
Uh-huh. Okay, so once again, you're going to see a picture which looks a bit like a certain phrase which you can grab, if you know what I mean. All you have to do is just name what you see.
If you see it, say it, but not that program.
But not that program. Yeah, some of these are groaningly bad, some of them are a bit more obvious, but you get a minute for each, and then once the minute's up, we'll give you a few seconds, and then the answer will come up. As we've done before, it takes too long to sort out better answers, so we'll only accept one good answer if we think it's better, and it'll only be one answer. Just to save a bit of time.
We've got plenty of time, we're all right.
Yeah, but I don't want to go through the whole thing. And
all right, okay.
A couple of people complain. Julia has a good hitchhiker story involving an axe. Good God. Okay, so...
Hannah's has a good hitchhiker story, but it's not broadcastable.
Dear me. Don't tease it just to have it pulled away from them. So again, as soon as the image appears, you get 1 minute to come up with your answer. Here we go for the first one. Just say what you see, but not that. Except Asgard for the Norse question. No, Asgard's not the same as Valhalla.
No. Asgard is where the gods reside.
Valhalla is specifically for those who die in battle.
And have got the swords with them.
Yes.
It's a bit iffy, isn't it? If you die, you're dying, and you see your sword that's like 6 inches away from your hand.
Oh, and you can't grab it.
And you can't grab it, and you die.
Mm. Not a hatchet axe, a proper just out of the woods cutting trees down axe. You two are bizarre, I love it.
Make a sitcom out of it. Just put a camera on the wall and turn it into a sitcom.
Hmm. Yeah.
Right, we think that one wasn't too difficult, but we'll see what you come up with.
Got a few seconds to formulate your answer. If you're playing with team captains, this is the time to collate your answers with them as well. It also gives you a little bit of chance to catch up with the other team, so you don't spoil it in the answers. What are you looking at?
I'm just looking around.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so this one, very simple. It's a mouth doing, and it's a palette. It is kiss and makeup. Kiss and makeup. Short story long, we hitchhiked back to a campsite and the car that stopped had an axe in the front seat and it was dark. Oh, that's the start of a weird story, isn't it?
Well, it's like the first episode of Lovelace Country.
Lovecraft
Country.
Right. Number two. Here we go.
I like this one. I like the music you've got for this one.
It's very, joyful. Sarah doesn't know what she's done, but her name's weird on the score sheet. Okay. How about lipstick? No, it was specifically the moise sound was giving it a kiss.
And it wasn't a stick.
No.
It was makeup.
Yeah, unfortunately we're not on the lipstick for that one. Linda Lovelace. No, Lovecraft Country. Just Mark always says Lovelace for some reason.
I know.
Ada Lovelace, the inventor of the...
I watched that last night.
Computing machine. What did you watch?
Ada Lovelace in Doctor Who.
Ah. Funny enough, I watched The Imitation Game last night with Benedict Cumberbatch as Alan Turing.
All right.
Very sad at the end.
I watched the start of it, and I just got annoyed with him. I couldn't watch it anymore.
Well, you missed out. It's a good story. So a few seconds to collect your answer with your team captain. What have you done to the score sheet, Sarah? I don't know. The score sheet's frozen. Wonderful.
Let's close that down and start again.
Okay.
Oh, that's what she's done.
Yeah.
It's the text.
Probably in the bacon bits. I've changed your back, Sarah. You can do it again.
Right.
Right.
And the answer to this one is... It's going funny again.
It's the price is right.
right.
The words come up differently each time, even though they're all set the exact same. More spooky PowerPoint, I guess. So yeah, the price is right because it's a price tag with the price on the
right hand side.
Yes. All right, moving on. Number 3. This one. Ada Lovelace was a real person who made the computer.
Yes.
That's what I said, yeah.
Number 3. Ooh, what do you make of this?
Ada Lovelace was the real person behind the computer, yeah.
With Babbage.
Babbage was really the inferior mind when it came to that. Price drop, price tag for 2. No. It was a price tag anyway, but it was the price is right because it was on the right hand side.
And I see what you're saying with drop, but it's not as good.
No, not having price tag because it was simple. What it was a price tag. We put the price tag thinking
it was yeah, but then it would have been in the middle. It was deliberately put on the right for a reason.
Going down in price. No.
Then that would have been in the middle, or we'd have it bigger.
No, I'm not accepting that, unfortunately.
No.
Sorry, guys. As much as I'd love to.
No, not price tag. It's too easy. What do you reckon to this one, though? This is slightly trickier, I think. Just got to think of what those words might mean alternatively.
Yeah, alternative words. Yeah, sorry, not having price tag. It was explanatory. It was a price tag at first.
It was on the right. It was deliberately on the right.
Sorry, Dave on YouTube. But down payment? No, sorry, not. All right, so those are all alternative words for cut. Oh, for God's sake, why does it do this? It is cutting corners. All of these answers should appear like the first one did, but they're not.
You're being harsh tonight, apparently.
Sorry, guys. That's probably one of the only ones we'll be harsh on because it was very, very self-explanatory. Everything else we might give a bit of leeway on, we'll see. So that's cutting corners or cut corners, that's fine.
Let's just come up on my phone. Someone's donated £3. Thank you, whoever you are.
That's very nice of you, thank you. Number 4. Oh, this one I like. I like this one a lot.
Yeah, this is... you know what we're like. This is really... Yeah.
It's very literal. Got the first one right, number 3. Yay, says Craig. Haircut. That's got nothing to do with hair, Fran, unfortunately.
Well, Kathy reckons she's got this one.
Down payment just as self-explanatory. But it wasn't... There's nothing pointing down.
No, the payment was going downwards. But it was it was all on the right. If it was just down, we'd have had it in the middle doing that.
Okay, we're going to call the kibosh on that one. We're not doing that.
Yeah, we stopped everybody else's ones on that one. So we'll stick to our guns on that one.
Yeah.
But we'll be open on others. But this one is very literal, we've just said.
Yeah. One of the very few rounds we ever do Quizmaster's prerogative in this quiz. Just because otherwise it's just madhouse. So that's your time up. You've got 10 seconds to collect your answer to your team captain. Fran says, I think I've got it. Ooh. Good. Yeah, it's pretty simple. I like this one because it's just so simple. I love it. But it's also one of those, because if you don't get it, you're going to go, oh. And see if you see what you say. It is an inside job. An inside job. Is the "and" far away or really small, says Bertie? You make up your own mind. So it's an inside job. An inside job. Right.
Number 5. I love this one. But Alex just giggled when I put the...
I looked at it and I didn't get it. That's the weird thing. It took me a minute. It might take you a minute as well. Here you go. Slob job. What? just the job.
No. That was the job one.
Yeah,
It was an inside job.
Yeah, it was.
Rita, it was very literal.
Debbie says the easiest yet. When I looked at it, I was like, I don't get it.
And I'm at it, no, it's dead easy. And he's at it, no.
Julie says, I'm tuned into your brainwaves tonight, which is scary. Yeah, she should be afraid.
No, Fran, for 4, I just saw when you put it up again. For 4, we needed an inside job because we said it was literal. It was an inside job.
Slobbergob, said Sarah.
No. That's twice she said that. Okay, collect your answers with your captains.
I know this one shouldn't be taxing too much, but I looked at it and I was like, what does that mean? Hearing engine, engineer. It took me a second. What about Bojack and an in for 4? No. So engineer. Very literal. If you literally just say what you see, you would get the word.
Number 6, again, is literal.
Very, very literal. Yes, Joe. Bertie asked if the ad was small or far away.
He was just being
I don't think he was being
again.
serious. Yeah. So this one is a very literal. So very, very literal. Write down in price write down would have worked earlier. Yes, but again, it was more to the right than it was anything else. Yes, Sarah. Fleur said engineer. Yes.
She's happy she got that one.
You're smarter than I was because it took me ages to get it. Dave, what the? It's weird because that's actually nerdily correct.
It is, but you're not getting any points for it.
Yes, Dave on YouTube put Vankel rotary lug, which is exactly what it was, but no. Stop it, Sarah.
What's she doing now?
So again, exactly what you see on the screen. You've got a few seconds to finalise. Tell your team captains your answer. Tuesday could have been interchangeable there completely, really, couldn't it?
It was, of course. Forever and a day.
It's 4 evers and Tuesday is a day. So forever and a day. You spelt see you and next wrong. What?
We didn't.
Oh, I see. Amina.
I don't. I still don't get it.
Now we've told.
Now I know what it's about. That's terrible.
Oh dear.
Number 7. This is another good one we loved.
I love this one as well because I made them all. But
No, we came up with this. You didn't get it first time around.
no, I didn't. I just like designing them. That's what I meant. I made all the designs. We picked all these individually ourselves. I put Forever Tuesday.
No, it was forever and a day.
It's Forever Tuesday.
Forever Tuesday isn't.
Every other Tuesday.
No, not every other Tuesday.
Is Forever Tuesday a saying?
No, I've never heard of Forever Tuesday.
Forever Tuesday doesn't seem to be a saying. Yeah. We got it in the end, Joe. Our naive selves. We put Forever Tuesday as well at one point.
No.
Yeah, I'll see. If you put Forever, you can have 1 point because it was part of the clue was the Forevers. Yeah, so if you did put Forever, we'll give you 1 point because it was literally Forevers there. So we'll give you that.
Okay.
But not Forever Tuesday because I've never heard Forever Tuesday before. Right.
Oh, this is a good one.
Said it was literal, yeah. Well, I couldn't just put the word day in there, otherwise it'd be too easy, wouldn't it?
Okay, number 7 is
Potassium Belford. Very good, Ben. It is, for God's sake, whoop, cable car. K-Bell car. K-Bell car. Also, your Potassium Belford, I'll accept.
No, you won't.
No, I won't.
Oh, I like this one too. Let's have a look.
What could that be? Car bell.
Yeah, but that Carbell ignores the K, Fran. So no, unfortunately.
The person messaged us about checking their PayPal donation a couple of minutes ago. We will double check for you. Thank you very much. Less than a second to get this one, says Julia. And if you got it right.
Was it? Is it that one?
No. It was.
Okay.
We all got this one in seconds, says Beth. Well, should be nice to just get one straight out of the gate.
It's updating itself now, so I'm just... Yes, it's just come through. That person who messaged us to
That's
double
very
check.
generous of you. Thank you so much. All right, so number 8 is a hole-in-one. We had holy moly. No, you didn't, Bertie. Like you come again just as I was saying it. So yeah, number 8 was a hole-in-one. Number 9.
Right, 9 is a trickier one, I think.
Might be. Here we go.
I think we might have to see if there's any alternatives that are as good
Maybe.
on this one.
I shouted 4 before I got this, said Crafty Grey. It would have been really funny if you'd put it as number 4, wouldn't it? Didn't think of that. Another message through, I think. I think it's just the general comments.
Yep. We haven't eaten yet. We're on chicken later. Chicken and chorizo.
Sausages.
Yeah, they're not chorizo sausages per se. They're sausages that have got chorizo in them.
We're very posh.
No, we just come from the co-op. They run out for.
Alright, that was your time. You've got a few seconds to finalise and collect your answers with your team captains. Just a quick reminder about bacon.
Stop it.
And also you can donate to there as well at paypal.me/quiz. Actually, why
Just leave it there for now.
Okay.
Right, let's move. Time to give you... Oh, Bev reckons she likes this one.
This one is foul language or foul talk. It's the foul bit we're looking for. Anything to do with communication and foul. It needs to be foul and anything to do with communication. I'm still laughing at the Vankel rotary lug, Dave. That's such a funny comment. We went with DuckTales with this one, as ducks are chatting to each other telling tales. No way we're right. Well, there you go then. We don't have to help. We had talking double duck. Double Dutch, but we didn't put a Dutch word in there. So can't have that one, Crafty Craig, unfortunately. So that was just foul language. Again, the foul's the important bit, and then anything to do with communication. Talk, language, talking, speaking. It's fine. So there you go on that one. And then finally, question number 10. This might be one of the worst ones we've ever done. And I was so happy making this. And when Mark came in and looked at it, he was like, yes. Red corner, blue corner, says Phil. But it's... What about talk is cheap? Talk is cheap, I will allow, because that's funnier. Talk is cheap, I like that. But yeah, red corner, blue corner. It's got the part of it being the birds talking was the main part of it. Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to go back to the old seat, actually. I'm sat all weird. I'm bent over and it's doing my back in.
Okay.
Yes.
Duck quacks don't echo. Yes, they do, Debbie. Right, here we go. Cockfighting was the answer, says Phil. I know you've been hidden on the YouTube thing there.
He said, this message has been held for review.
Anyway, number 10. Here we go. We're running a bit behind now. Number 10. We also had what came first, the chicken or the duck. I don't think you did, Bertie.
Yeah.
We went with back chat. No, it was the duck language was what we'll need in there.
Yeah.
Quacking.
You're doing well with this picture, I must admit.
Sit on the floor, Mark. You look comfy last week. I put him back on the stairs, yeah. This formed part of our thought processes, Bertie.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting real stiff back on my back.
Stiff back on your back.
Yeah, it's really achy. Because it automatically leans you forward, this.
Why don't you put your arms there and you won't be leaning?
I'm too low.
Get a cushion.
That was the problem last time.
Anyway, so there you go. I'll give you a few seconds to finalise that.
I can see that. I actually look like I'm not right.
Why is that a scene in a supermarket? Because it wouldn't make sense otherwise. Made famous, of course, by Mark Morrison in 1993, it was the return of the Mac, as that's also a picture of a Big Mac. It's fun because McDonald's give you all of these in transparent PNGs.
Yeah.
They offer them all. There's one on the left called Karen. No idea on this, but now I fancy Big Mac, says Claire. Well, you got the Mac part of it. Oh, thank you very much. Oh my God.
We both need proper chairs. We wouldn't fit proper chairs in between the desk and the green screen that's literally right behind you. It doesn't make any odds, that,
No.
does it?
I mean, we could put... No, it wouldn't make any difference. Is that a phrase? It's the return of the Mac. Yeah. People say it. Didn't even buy it there, but has to return it somewhere, said Sarah. Yes.
Yes.
So Roy got 19 out of 20. Roy, you sick man. You're as sick as us. Well done.
Right, do you want to copy into a spreadsheet the amounts and the team names?
Why is it called a double Big Mac and not a bigger Mac? I don't know. Return of the Mac, great song, says Beth.
We're behind now.
I don't know what you want.
Go into there, copy that and that,
Okay.
put it into spreadsheet, please.
Da-da-da. There we go. Da-da-da-da.
And then make it a little bit bigger so I can see it.
I'm doing that for you now. I don't know. How do you change it to...
Home.
Yeah.
Bigger.
That's not the bit I wanted. I'm talking about money-wise. There we go.
Oh. Currency. So, general.
It doesn't matter. We can sort that out.
General. Get it there. General. Currency.
Right.
There you go.
There we go. Sorry, guys. As always, it takes a little bit of faffing around to get it right. So, there we go. I'll get your scores sorted in the column A.
That's it. Largest to smallest. Right, let's go to the bottom. And you can read them out.
Okay, let's have a look. We'll put it on the score cam as well, just so you can see. It's not exactly perfect,
No.
but we'll read it out for you there. So let us know your scores on the side as well. Right.
This is for 3 points. The team that gets the closest but still under gets 3 points.
So the infamous 5, 31-33.
Is under.
It's not actually 33-23.
Is under.
Belgian Buns, 35-40.
They like to be spot on, but they're under.
I'm Spartacus, 35-73.
I'm Spartacus.
No, I'm Spartacus.
Under.
Wombles of Wokingham, 35-85.
Under.
Roy from Kernow, 36-27.
Is under.
They're also tying with Noski's Servants, my apologies. 36-52 for Friends of Kilo.
Is under.
I had to put something there, Bertie. It was invisible otherwise. We've got Inland Boaters, £37 exactly.
Is under.
Photo finish with £37 and 3 pence.
Is under.
Iranu, says Chris Barnes, of course. Uvavu. Ben Likes Gravy, £38.12.
Under.
Tommy Plus 4, £38.20.
Under.
The Cat's Whiskers, £38.45.
You are under.
No Nothings, £38.49.
Under.
In Bebo Ergo Some Gets Technical, £38.53.
Under.
Hungry Hogs, 1p more, £38.54.
Which is what it was on Friday. Under.
Quidditch Queen, £38.63.
Under.
You're engaged, Harry. What a lovely team name. 3891.
Under.
Two Recovering Rascals. 3896.
Under.
Mark's under sound extremely creepy, says Benjamin. You're not wrong. Number 32, £39 and 1 pence.
Under.
Cheesy D's, £39 and 4 pence.
You are under.
Mickey's Mouseketeers, $39.44.
You are not under.
Ooh.
You're spot on.
So Mickey's Mouseketeers with $39.44.
We're spot on.
So there you go. I'll mark it in green as well, just so you can see it. Nope, that's the wrong one I want. There you go. Mickey's Mouseketeers, $39.44, exactly correct.
Well, we get 3 points for being under. How many points are we giving them for being spot on?
5 points for being spot on.
5 bonus points for being spot on. I'm going to... Now we've got it exactly spot on, I'm actually going to redo the whole thing for Friday.
So it'll be all done from scratch.
All from scratch on Friday.
As it was guessed completely correct. Well done to you. So you can have 5 bonus points. You've already done it in there, whatever. You've got it all sorted. Fantastic. Okay, so let's get back to there and we'll very quickly move on to round 4, as we're not too far behind, considering.
No. We're on time, actually, looking at that.
Yeah, I think so.
My unders are creepy.
Zachary Star says, get in. Thank you. You're very welcome. Well done indeed for guessing it.
The Belgian Buns will not be happy with that because they basically... And also the Know Nothings. The Know Nothings and the Belgian Buns basically claim to get it spot on each time.
Indeed. We've got a bit of chat about burgers. I'm going to completely skip over that. Andrea, you can't ask what it was previously. You have to be at the previous quiz to know that. That's the bribe to get you to come every week.
Or you can actually, as we put up on our quiz actually Facebook, you can actually, even if you don't do the Fridays, you can actually over the weekend have a look what the guesses were to give you a hint for the Monday.
Bluina says, not sure why we're not on the list. I don't know. What's your team name? Unicorn +2, isn't it, normally? Possibly. I don't know. But that was
Anyway.
that was what we had at the time.
Right, let's move on to round at number 4. Of course, it's the bribe. The money pot is at the pubs is a bribe to get teams to come every single week. Basically, we have lots of envelopes, and eventually one team wins it. The biggest we've ever had was at 238 quid.
Expandables. Unfortunately, when I got your money pot guesses from the score sheet, they weren't in time. It was at £0 and 0 pence. Sorry about that. We will make sure next time we do specifically let you know when you need to have your money pot in, as it might not have been clear this time, so my apologies.
I just spotted Joe's comment.
Can I have a big shout out for Die Hard, big birthday this Saturday? Of course you can.
Joe put, I glanced at that comment and thought you said underwear was creepy.
What the hell? Right.
Question 1. I'm going to do, I've worked out what I'm going to do on this one. I'm going to do odds.
Okay then.
And now I've just seen question 5, I've changed my mind.
Nope, you picked it.
Oh no. Okay. Question 1 is on the screen already. Which famous comedy duo first performed together in 1926?
You don't need to give the full names, just what they're known by. So if it's Cannon and Ball, you don't need to have the full names. Obviously, Cannon and Ball weren't even alive in 1926, so...
Were they not?
I wouldn't have thought so.
Rock on, Tommy.
You're welcome, Steve. Sorry, Brilliant. I know. Thank you for being understanding, but next time we'll make sure we have a specific time for getting the money pot answers in.
Yes.
Otherwise, we miss people out, and that's not fair. So I do apologise.
Right. Next question.
Number 2. In the game of cricket, which bird name means scoring no runs? Debbie's going to be out of isolation on Thursday after one very long month.
Debbie, I can tell you, coming out of isolation is the best feeling. Just to wake up the following day and know that you're out of isolation is just brilliant.
But he says, how famous? At the time, they're the most famous duo ever.
Yes. Number 3. Name, typical number 3 for the final round, name any year John Adams, the second president of the United States, was alive. So any year that he was alive, he was the second president of the United States. Any year will get you 2 points.
Excuse me. Oh, very nice, Benjamin. Comedy duo that performed in 1926. You cheeky... Now I know what it's like to be on the receiving end of being called old. Yeah, so any year that they were alive.
Number 4.
Number 4. How many faces does a dodecahedron have? How many faces does a dodecahedron have? It's a poetic word, isn't it? Dodecahedron. There was a weird squeak then. Did you hear it? Like a bike brake or something.
Yeah. Weird sounds again.
Yeah. I say, was it you? Yeah.
Number 5. Here we go.
I don't know why you picked this.
Well, I didn't. I'll wait to do 7.
Right.
5. Releasing Blinding Lights in 2020. Abel McConnon Tesfayeus.
Tesfayeus, I think it is.
Yeah, uses what stage name? So Blinding Lights, what name was the name that was used? Who is credited on that single?
Wake up the day after isolation trying to remember what you got up to last night. When I got out of isolation, because I actually had COVID, I actually came out of isolation. The first thing I did was just go to the shop after 3 days of being sure I didn't have it anymore, obviously. I wasn't just going out the day after, but...
That's when they told you could come out of isolation. The weird thing was I didn't have COVID and he got out of isolation quicker than I did.
And also I had COVID and got no NHS track and trace contacting me, but they contacted Mark 3 times even though he was negative.
Yeah, basically they sent me the same information on SMS, on email, and then basically started asking me questions which were personal. I wasn't going to give it because they should add that anyway, and wanted to ring me up again.
Mark Soapbox.
Yeah, they wanted to actually ring me up again, and I'm just saying, why do you want to give me information? Ring me up again. It's just for numbers, isn't it?
Right.
Anyway, let's get off to that.
Number 6. What animal is associated with the beginning of an MGM film? We really went on a rabbit hole there of just completely talking crap.
Yeah. Let's get back to the quiz.
So what animal is associated with the beginning of an MGM film?
Debbie's had the same, I think.
Bit of a stretch calling this any kind of relief. You know what, Bertie? Come on, man.
Next question.
You know when you weren't here on Friday and Monday, that was a relief.
Okay, question number 7. You've heard of dilemma, but this one is a true or false question. True or false, a trilemma is a difficult choice between 3 possible options. Is this true or is this false?
So a trilemma is a difficult choice with 3 possible options. Because you didn't say any of that correct then.
Did I not?
What is number 5?
I'm losing it.
I'll put number 5 back on for you.
Go back 3, 2.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. That's Blinding Lights in 2020. Abel McConnon Tesfayeus uses which stage name?
And then me back on 7.
Yep. So is that true or false?
Is it true or is it me making it up again?
Moving on, number 8. This one is going to get you 2 points if you spot on, 1 point either side, or half a point for up to 2 either side.
Generous.
So what year of the 2010s was Candy Crush Saga released? And I heard as of last year they were making something like $5 million a week. Just out of... No, $5 million a day, sorry.
Yeah.
Out of Candy Crush. Yeah. And yeah, Grand Theft Auto Online makes $5 million a week through online transactions. You're welcome, Fran.
Okay, Joe, we'll chat later about that.
The thing is as well, the track and trace thing, it's nothing against the people who are doing it because they're just probably people who are just trying to earn a little bit of extra cash while they're isolating or, you know, they're not able to go to work, which you can't fault them, but it's just the fact that all the algorithms make you contact you for 30 odd times.
Yes.
It's weird.
Let's leave that behind. Question number 9. Was Robert Mugabe the first president or the first prime minister of Zimbabwe?
1 too many doubles in your Zimbabwe there.
Shut up.
Zimbabwe.
Look away. Just look away. Look away.
Ow. Stop.
You got it twice now for hiding it.
Trying to be professional.
So am I. Trying to get you in line.
Stop making mistakes. I won't have to, would I?
We're starting to sound like Ant and Dec. Let's move on.
Number 10. In the song, Tina Charles loved to love, but what did a baby love to do? So in the song, Tina Charles loved to love, but what did a baby love to do?
All right, time to go to the...
Child abuse, says what, Sarah? A day. Players of King's Candy Crush series mobile games spent an average of 4.2 million a day in 2018. Ridiculous. Imagine that. It's just like that's like.
How do you spend money? I thought it was just a game.
You can buy levels, or you can buy moves to finish levels. That's just like a.
Do you make any money out of it?
No.
That seems stupid to me.
That's what some people use fixed odds betting machines.
At least you can win some on spit.
You rarely do though.
No, but you can do.
The house always wins, no matter who you're playing with.
Yes.
There we go.
I got a little tale about the fixed odds betting machines. There was a ruling that you could only have 4 in a single store, which is why then all these bookies kept popping up all over the place, just so they can put 4 machines in.
Yeah, the person behind the counter is just like a boondoggle.
Oh, thank you. The one who started their text off, celebrate. Thank you very much.
Sarah, how are you sticking up for me if you're calling me a child? Bertie says, our dessert's gone missing. It's stolen.
All right.
I'm actually going to ban you from the chat.
You can, actually.
I can report this comment.
No, we'll leave it for now. He's had his warning.
Do you like the 2p machines at the arcades? And that's the kind of gambling I can get behind. You can't do much with 2p's. Just a bit of fun.
I remember when I was about 10, 11, and I was given 10p to play on... This was before it was all done with microchips where they can cheat you. It was just done on the way it worked. And if you remember the horses running round and one won each time.
Yeah.
Well, I waited for over a half an hour and just watched and watched and watched. And I worked out what it was likely to be, the way they were running. And out of my 10p, I came back with £1.11.
Wow.
That is 1,000%. I think.
Thank you very much, Charlie, for defining when I say boondoggle. Yeah. Boondoggle was actually were jobs given to menial people in the aid of getting them back to work. So that's why the National Parks Project got so many people working for them. And FDR put plans in place in the New Deal to give jobs, even unnecessary jobs to people, just to give them the emphasis to go out.
Speaking of unnecessary jobs...
You're a strange child, Mark, says Ben.
Well, there you go. I was watching Antiques Roadshow this week. God,
you are old.
I know. And
were you on there? Were you an antique?
No, there was a bit of what's the word?
Philanthropist?
Yes. He made an absolute fortune, and he lived in the Edge Hill area of Liverpool, and he just used to employ people to dig tunnels under the ground. And there's these great big caverns. They're still exploring them. There's no plans for them. There's no reason why they were built for any particular reason whatsoever, but he just employed tons and tons of people to do it.
It's like the old Cincinnati Underground Railway. It's never been used.
Yeah, it was just basically to give people employment. Thank you for the donations, those who've done it. Thank you so much.
Someone in the comments for their donation just put beer can. Thank you very much. Beer can? Oh, bacon! Right.
Stop it!
No. On with the answers. 2 points for all of
Right,
these,
I'm going to get my revenge next week.
What in the heck? That was weird. Why did that happen?
I don't know.
So the famous comedy duo that first performed in 1926, it was Laurel and Hardy.
Andrea, you're being a very naughty girl.
I'm gonna have to make a Mark bingo sheet because this is just yeah. Laurel and Hardy.
See, Alex puts it nicely. Fascinating facts with Mark.
I don't think the sarcasm translated through there. Yeah, Laurel and Hardy, and then they were overtaken by Abbott and Costello, who were far more successful. Number 2, in the game of cricket, which bird name means scoring no runs? It is a duck.
Out for a duck.
Number 3, any year that John Adams, the second United States president, was alive? He was born in 1735 and he passed away in 1826. And I've just realised the music's on, so I'll turn that off.
He actually passed away on Independence Day.
I think didn't he die on the same day as Thomas Jefferson? And he said on his deathbed, he said Jefferson lives, even though he died the same day.
Yeah,
That's his final word. Don't know why I remember that. Number 4. How many faces did a dodecahedron have? They have 12.
They do.
Don't know why I looked at you for confirmation there.
Come on, then.
So releasing Blinding Lights in 2020, Abel Mackinnon Tephasis uses which stage name? He is The Weeknd. The Weeknd, number 5.
With a vowel missing. A bit like
Indeed.
Harvey off Strictly.
Blinding Lights, one of my girlfriend's favourite songs. Did he get hit by Will Smith? God's sake. Number 6. The animal associated with the beginning of an MGM film is a lion.
And we've just had 2 more come up on the PayPal. Thank you very much.
And I know from your odd 2 number there, donation, I know who that's from, so thank you very much. What was 2, says Kathy? It was duck.
Bertie, behave yourself. That's rude.
True or false, a trilemma is a difficult choice with 3 possible options.
It's actually true. Just sounded like something I'd make up.
A trilemma. Can you have a quadlemma then?
2 was duck, Kathy.
I just replied to that. It would be a short run show. Fascinating fact with Matt would be a short run show. Nothing that Matt does ever happens short. In what year of the 2010s did Candy Crush Saga get released? 2 points spot on, 1 point for one either side, or half a point for 2 either side. It was 2012.
Too many people are laughing at that.
2012, and I'm right.
You can upset people, you know.
Number 9 was you are welcome, Kathy. Was Robert Mugabe the first president?
Robert Mugabe.
Robert Mugabe.
Was he Scottish?
No, that's Robert the Bruce. First PM or president. He was the first prime minister. First prime minister for number 9.
Yes.
Number 10. In the song Tina Charles, Love to Love, but a baby, love to dance. Dance for number 10. It's an economic term. I've got no idea.
I'm not sure what the economic term is now because it's gone up the screen and we can't see it.
Oh, a trilemma, maybe.
Oh, right.
2015 says France, so that would get you half a point.
Someone, thank you for your donation, but I'm not too happy about you putting the tagline to it, bacon rules.
Oh, sorry, 2015 wouldn't get you any points, friend, sorry. Yeah, if you put 2014, you would have got half a point. All right, so there was your 10 answers. And we shall pop ourselves back to there.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, let's have a look. We've got 14, 12 and a half, 11, balls, 70 so close. Damn. Should have thrown one of your points away, Bertie. 20, only knew Candy Crush as the year you got married. I suppose you wouldn't remember it then. Kathy got 10, only 14 and a half for Paul. 17 for the Cheesy D's, which is wonderful stuff. I shall put the scores up on the screen, the old screen there.
Is that a Cliff Richard impression?
No, it's a Stewie Griffin impression.
If you don't want that water, can I have it, please?
I've only spat in it 3 times, so it should be okay.
Right.
Yeah, fair enough. Put a bit of music on as well. Yeah, so get your scores in, your round 4 scores, if you may.
Yeah, and the money pot on Friday will be brand new coins in there.
Let's have a look. We've got the kitchen's got 20 overall, night all. Money's been sent in the next couple of days. Thank you very, very much, Tracy.
Yeah.
14 for Joan.
6.5 for Fran.
51 overall. Got the Candy Crush one because it came out before we started dating, says Sarah. That's true. 69 for the 69ers, says Julia.
Sarah, were you crushed then?
Please add 18 to round 4 for one smart fella. One smart felon. Very good. 18 to round 4.
We haven't got your round 3 one either.
Steve, if you want to tell me your round 3. What year was Candy Crush? It was 2012.
Amy says the miss round was surprisingly our highest round. Sarah says Cliff Richard Gate.
Bertie says, wait, no, we only got 69. You only put Laurel for 1. Get out of here. You wouldn't. Good night, Alex. What I'm confused again. Is the score out of this round a possible 22? No.
No.
It was 2 points for spot on for 2012, and then it was up to half a point difference for 2 years away.
There you go. I'm with Jamie's Giants. Please, no more pictures of bacon. It's vile.
I can't put it on this bit, so I'm not going to bother. Julia's surname doesn't count as an answer.
Another donation has just popped up for £2.
It's very nice.
Thank you very much.
Good quiz, says Joan. Thanks for brightening up Friday. Oh, you're welcome.
And we have Jonathan on Friday.
Yes. Right, I'm going to do a 1 minute countdown. So if you haven't got your scores in there yet, please make sure you do put them in. Spectacle Bears said...
Steve was at 18 for round 3.
18 for round 3, yeah. Spectacle Bears did say on there, what we would like to see is a Famous Gates. We did do a Famous Gates round.
Yes.
Paul, how is the smart speaker this evening? Thank you both. Take care. Thank you very much, Paul.
No, he's actually unplugged it. I can see it. Well, it's switched off or he's unplugged it because it ain't lit up.
We've got Frank, Bev and Eileen on YouTube. Thanks for another great quiz. See you Friday at another great quiz. Love the mix-up round. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So it says bye.
Bye. Bye.
No longer confused, says Joe. Fantastic. Right, we've got about 20 seconds till I get those scores in order. Joe meant Monday. I know what you meant. Don't worry.
Oh, God. Amina, please. Guys, don't spend too much energy on these bacon jokes. I don't want to burn out.
I like Quidditch Queen. You've got cryptic, geography, flags, currencies, or anything wordy. Right.
How about Rapping Hood?
That's the totals. Let's have a quick...
Thank you, photos. Right,
I'm going to get these scores in order. Let's get the score cam up. And we'll do the old macro. There we go, just so I can see your scores properly. Alright, let's get there.
Scroll down before we do the range, and then we don't see us at the top.
Okay. There you go. If you are still putting your scores in, don't worry. I will do another refresh. Right. Let's have a quick look.
So from not saying so near with 0.
I think it was like 69. Lady Fran 16. Glorious Sons of York. Oh, good to see you, Glorious Sons of York. Been a while.
Yes.
You went around on Hell's Kitchen or Bacon. Do the Brit. Oh my God, we're missing a lot of stuff on here.
Well, I'll do that. You do that.
Okay.
More film-related rounds. Fran will pop in on Friday. Do only the Brits pop? I don't understand that one. Kathy's not fussy.
No. Oop, there we go. Put that up. Fantastic.
Alex is telling me not to let you wind me up. Thank you, Alec. That's on YouTube. Frank wants another mention, so he gets more mentions than Bev.
Frank.
Frank.
To be frank.
Clear.
Right, let's keep going up. Mark's fact, you want around on Avengers. Bits of a pig quiz. What?
Bits of what?
Bits of a pig.
Sorry, we're not having any Cameron questions.
Indeed. Right, so our winners tonight, tying with full marks, is Tommy +4 and Bev's Brainiacs. So well done to them. And Gentleman's Relish, our local players in the Connaught, have 78. And Kirby Hill have 77. Charlie Lockdown Factory, things he'd like to see is quiz categories that never made it into a quiz. Then how would you know they were quiz categories?
Movie-themed rounds, zombie, Bill Murray, and so on.
An entire round on Bill Murray.
Possible.
Do you know Bill Murray doesn't actually audition for any roles? You just have to call him, and if he misses your call, he doesn't bother calling you back.
Trudy Dench, she selects her roles by whether she thinks she's going to have fun or not. And if she doesn't matter how good the film is, if she thinks she's going to have fun, she'll do it. It could be a really, really good film, but if she doesn't think she's going to have fun with doing the film, then she won't do it.
I like the fact that
that's her criteria.
When Graham Norton asked Helen Mirren what kind of film she wants to do next, about 6-7 years ago, she went, "Oh, I really want to do one of those Fast and Furious films," and they started laughing. She went, No, I really do. You look like a lot of fun. And then 5-6 years later, she was actually in a Fast and Furious film. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Great quiz. Makes such a difference to our evening, Emma and Ollie. Thank you so much, Emma. That's really kind of you.
Oh, Julie said, popping is a British thing. We don't go places. We pop round to the shops. Pop in, pop round, etc.
Indeed. So I've just refreshed the scores just in case there were any latecomers in there.
Oh, I don't know if I mentioned it. I mentioned it on Friday, but I don't think I mentioned it last Monday. The UK Americana Society. Oh, basically, it's the big organisation in the UK for Americana music. Hannah White is nominated as one of 4 people for Best Album this year, which is pretty cool.
And in the parks, pop out. Yeah. Roy says, thanks, guys. Good quiz. Good night from Kerno and Fleur and Alec. Thank you very much for playing.
Good.
And Paul says, thanks, see you Friday. See you Friday, Paul. With a little smiley face. We're going to go in 2 minutes.
2.
Pop over, yeah.
I actually might pop out for some Garibaldi biscuits. I've got it in my head now. But I'm not sure they sell them at the co-op.
Best not go in there. You'll only buy crap.
No, Garibaldi biscuits.
Yeah, you'll only buy crap.
You can't say that on in a quiz.
Doo-doo. Rubbish.
We don't want doo-doos either.
Fab quiz. Enjoy the mythology. Thanks, Bo, says Kathy. Thank you very much, Kathy. Bev, says Bev on YouTube. Oh, I see what you're doing. Thank you for another great cracking quiz, Wallace and Gromit, says Ben. Thank you very much. I think we've done Wallace and Gromit before. Maybe we haven't. I don't know.
Yes, I think we have done Wallace and Gromit.
Fran says, see you on Friday. I'm going to pop on. Jeez,
Hey, I like it. I think pop's become the new word now.
Popgate. Thanks for a good quiz as always, guys, and especially for our shout out at the beginning of the engagement. Of course, Emma.
You are welcome, Emma.
Garibaldi, says Joe. You've had enough.
Yeah, you've had enough, Joe, if you've already eaten the full packet.
Very good. Right, 1 more minute. That was the timer. Sorry if you heard that and it was loud.
Because they're not really biscuits, how they Garibaldi biscuits. They're like pastry with raisins in.
I don't know. I don't like raisins. And I have my raisins for it.
You got there just before me.
Mm-hmm. Yep, no newcomers on that one. Did you pop a ring on it, Emma, says Julia. Thank you, Amy. Really enjoyed tonight's quiz. Oh, we really enjoyed it as well. Thank you.
Been a lot of fun, I think.
Joe says, night all. Shout out to Frank. And Bertie says, bye, have a grand week. You have a grand week too.
Indeed.
Have a 10 grand week, Bertie. Ryan says, night lads, see you Friday. Thank you very much. And Kathy says, see you Monday. See you Monday, Kathy.
Yes, and please do share our Doctor Who quiz. Just so people can be made aware of it.
Yeah, even if you're not actually a fan of it, if you just share it on your Facebook to people that might be interested, it really helps as well.
Yes. Yes, I get that, Benjamin. They're fly biscuits, Garibaldi's. Fly biscuits, like flies squashed in them.
All right, yeah. Friday, please don't mention Frank, says Beth. Well, I don't know. We'll have to see. Fire Breathing Rubber Ducks are checking out. See you Friday.
See you Friday.
See you Friday.
See you, Julia, who's leaving. We'll see you on Friday as well.
We'll pop ourselves up a little bit, Billy.
Yeah. My back's killing.
Mine too. I'm slouching a little bit. 40 calories in a Coop Garibaldi biscuit. Charlie, why do you know that? Night all. See you Friday, says Julia. Thank you very much. Good to have you back.
That's mad. We're out of here.
Thank you very much, guys. We shall see you on Friday. Share, subscribe, give us all the love, and send any donations if you haven't already. We'd much appreciate it. Thank you. Bye-bye.